What is up, you guys? It's Ashling. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the what is in my hospital / labour bag and what I'm bringing into the hospital with me. I'm also in a different location. I'm just in my room, the room that I share with Patty and the baby's room. Everything's going to be coming in here. I have all my bags in here ready to go, so I said I would sit down and film this for you guys today for a couple of reasons. One, I think these videos are super helpful, and two, I do want to get recommendations from you guys on stuff that I definitely don't need to be bringing in and stuff that I may have forgotten and I need to include in this video. I'm going to try and structure this as best as I possibly can. I will also say just a little disclaimer before I do start this video that this is for an Irish hospital. So in Ireland, our hospitals are very different to hospitals in the UK, in the US, in Canada, on the mainland of Europe. There's so many different kind of things that you need to bring into an Irish hospital. So I'm tailoring this video mostly for Irish hospitals, but it definitely would be suitable for you if you are in a hospital going in to have your baby somewhere else in the world. You can just take out what you don't need. This is just going to be a very extra one. And also this is tailored to my hospital. I got a list for my hospital of things I need to bring in as well. You know, if you're like looking at this going, whoa, that's excessive, this is actually what the HSE and my actual hospital has recommended to bring in. Okay, having said all that, let's start the video. I have 3 bags. I know, guys, that seems like a lot, but I do have 3 bags. And then I also have a nursing pillow. Now, I don't know if I should bring the nursing pillow in with me into the hospital. I will discuss with my midwife tomorrow. I have like my midwife appointment tomorrow. I'm 38 weeks pregnant, just in case you guys were wondering. And I'm just going to discuss with my midwife tomorrow whether I need a nursing pillow. So I have this nursing pillow my friend Lisa got me, and I absolutely love it. It's great. So you can put this around your waist and have the baby rest on you whilst you're nursing, breastfeeding. I may or may not need that in the hospital. It also like doubles up as like a little pillow as well, so I don't know if I'm gonna need it. So the first bag that I have is the baby's bag, and I will talk about what is coming in the baby's bag with me. I want to do my labour bag and my hospital bag first. I will say that this bag is from Pig's Back, I think, but you can get them on Amazon. If you just type in diaper bag into Amazon, it should come up, because it is a diaper bag and it has like all the different slots in it for essentials for babies and like little zipper pouches and stuff. Let's get into my labour bag. So this is my labour bag. This was actually gifted to me from a company called Levy. I'm not obligated to talk about them. I'm not sponsored by them, but they did send this out to me, so I'm forever grateful. And my labour bag is obviously going to be the bag that when I am in labour, it's going to be what I want nearest and closest to me. There are a couple of things that I haven't yet put into this, so I will discuss them. I'll show you them separately. They're just not in this bag. And the first one is my speaker. I obviously want to bring in a speaker for music. If I want to listen to my meditations, I did do hypnobirthing. I talked about that before, and I did it with the Positive Birthing Company, which I found to be just unbelievable. They cover every single thing from the different types of births you could have. They talk about vaginal birth, C-section, different pain relief, why you might need interventions, different types of things like that. Like the difference between an emergency section and an unscheduled one, which was completely different. And then also the difference between like a scheduled section and whatever. And I just found it really helpful, because it kind of put my mind at ease, and I really loved it. And a lot of the tips that I did in the hypnobirthing really helped with kind of preparing me mentally. Physically and emotionally is all very different, but like mentally I think I'm pretty prepared for birth, and I'm ready to go in. Whatever happens is going to happen. But the first thing I do have in here is my birth preferences. So I have to fill these in today. I actually have to sit down with Paddy and talk through a little bit of it with him, because he's obviously my birth partner. And I have decided what my birth preferences are, and I'm going to bring it into my labour suite with me, just in case like the nurse wants to know exactly what my preferences are for birth. I'm sure my midwives will have asked me that ages before. So that is like the first thing that's in there. The second thing I have in there is some slippers that I pop them in my labour bag, because I want to have them to hand just in case my feet get cold. I also did bring in socks as well. Now they do recommend on my the kind of like the list to get ones with grips on the bottom, so I did get some of them, and they're just like little ankle socks. These have little, I don't know what they are, little zebras I think. I just picked them up in Dunnes. Also, Dunnes has been like a lifesaver for me throughout, like trying to figure out what to bring into the hospital. Pair of underwear. Obviously I know I'm not going to be wearing underwear when I'm trying to deliver a baby, but I just brought these underwear in. These are super comfy. They're really high waisted. They kind of have like a little bit of lace at the top. They look humongous and I don't care. They're the most comfortable things ever. I just brought these in, a spare pair for maybe after birth if I want to wear underwear. I have like pads and stuff which I'll go through in a minute, but I may not want to wear these, and I doubt that I'll be wearing them throughout labour, but they're just in there anyway. And then I have this nursing bra, so I got these off Amazon. They just look like that. They're not the most glamorous thing ever. I have 3 of them. I have a black one, and then I have a nude one and a pink one in my actual main hospital bag, but they have the little clasps on them where they clasp down just for nursing. And I will more than likely not be wearing this, you know, after the baby, because the baby will be like skin to skin, but they're just for something for when I'm moving from the labour ward to the like the ward itself, that I have, you know, a bra if I wanted to wear one. And then I also brought this shirt just to labour in. Again, I don't really care about like if anything gets dirty or anything like that. I just brought this in because it's really oversized. My sister actually bought that for me at Christmas. It has Thumper on it. It's so cute. I really like it. If I'm in like labouring, I might want something to keep me warm, so I'll pop that over me. And then I also have like my nursing bra if I want to wear that. So I brought in some pads with me. These are the Boots own ones. The hospital gives you like a recommendation of ones. I also have other ones in my main bag, but I just thought maybe I might need them. I don't know what ways labour's gonna go. It's my first time ever having a baby. And then I also have these Always pants. Now I know a lot of people say like, oh, don't wear them, they're really bad because they're for urine and they're not for blood. I have an idea that I was going to put some pads in them. It just might make me feel a bit more comfortable, especially if I need to get a C-section or something like that. I just thought that these might be a bit more comfortable, so I just packed 2 of them in my labour bag just in case. And I also bought a flannel in with me. This is a bamboo flannel, by the way, so I just thought this might be good like to like if I want to like cool down a bit. I just get Paddy to run this under like a cold tap, that he can like put it on my forehead, or that if I don't know, I might need a flannel, I don't know, it's in there anyway. This is super important. Do not forget this. Paddy purchased this, I don't know where, I feel like Amazon or something like that. It's a 3 meter long charger. It's super long. And also don't forget the attachment for the other end, so you can plug it into the wall, because it's pretty useless if it's like that. And then also, while we're on electronics, I'll be bringing in my iPad. I don't know if I'll need this, but I have like Disney Plus on it, Netflix, whatever. I might not need that in labour, but I just have it there anyway because I just don't know what way labour's gonna go. Maybe after pain relief I might just sit there and watch a movie. I don't know, but I have stuff there. And again, I don't know what exactly way labour's gonna be for me. Like, it could be really long, it could be really short, so I'm just bringing that in. And also my phone, which is the other thing that's not packed in here, because obviously I use that quite regularly. I brought in a pack of facial wipes. I don't know if they're going to be necessary whilst in labour, but I just said I'll bring them with me anyway, because you can't really go wrong. And then I also have a couple of bits and pieces for myself for sensory things. So they do say that when you're in labour to bring in something for sight. I've thought that I want the lights dimmed, like, or as low as possible, so that doctors can still like see what they're doing and my midwives can still see, but that the room is a bit more ambient. So for sight, I also brought in some of these little candles. These are like little tea lights and they're electronic. I just got these in deals and they just have little batteries in them, so I have a few of them with me. For my sound, I have my music. For my touch, I have like my little flannel birthing gown. I don't know what you want to call it. I was also thinking of the pillow. For smell, I'm bringing in this Sweet Dreams pillow mist, and this is pediatrician approved, so it's also safe for the baby to use. I was thinking about like bringing in my favorite perfume or something, but then I was like, perfume with the baby coming onto my skin, like maybe not. So this at least is pediatrician approved, and it smells like coconuts. Holidays. The second I smell this, I just am brought to like Marbella or somewhere in the south of Spain on holidays. It just smells amazing. So this really gives me like kind of comfort, I guess. And then for taste, I have snacks, which I'll talk about in a mere moment, but I did bring in a last couple of little bits just for sensory. I have this like little spongy ball. Again, I don't know if I'm going to use it, but maybe I might want to, because it's like a, I don't know, like a tension ball, or what are they called? Stress balls, that's the word. So you can like squeeze it. I don't know if I'll use it, but I'm just gonna pack it anyway. And then I also have this misting water. This is the thermal spring water. This is from Even. I love Even. It's one of the most amazing brands skincare wise. It's so lovely. So I brought in this thermal water. It's really, really cold. So like it's kept cold in the bottle. You don't have to keep it in the fridge or anything, and it like sprays out a lovely fine mist of water, and it's just lovely. And then I have a little Vaseline as well, because I know that you probably will get dry lips. The air is a bit dry in the hospital anyway, so I brought them in. And I have brought in some moisturizer just for my skin if I need it. Again, I don't know how many of these things are unnecessary. I also have a pen in my bag, because you just never know. You never know when you might need it. So now I'm just going to move on to the final little bits and pieces I have, which are snacks. And Lisa brought me some honey and lemon menthol sweets, just in case my throat gets dry. Great, brilliant, love that. I also have these Fibre One bars, which are just kind of like, this is the flavour birthday cake, but they're just kind of like a snack bar, which I wanted something like that, maybe just a snack on. Now this is going to look really excessive. I probably won't eat all of these, obviously, like Patty will pick on these as well, but I have a bag of sweets. I just went to Aldi and I picked out my favourite kind of jellies from Aldi, which are the apple sour rings. The only thing I'm missing out of this is actually sour cherries, but like the bears, the Percy pigs, they're actually called Henry Hippos, cola bottles, the bubblegum flavour, and I just absolutely love these. So these are really excessive. I'm not going to be eating that many sweets, I'm sure, but they're just there, and if Patty wants some, they're there. And the last thing I want to bring in is drinks, obviously. So I'm going to pack some Lucozade Sport, because it is an isotonic drink, so there is electrolytes in it. And then I'm also bringing in this bottle of water. This at the moment just has orange in it, because I'm just drinking so much lately. So I just put a bit of my Waddy orange in it, because I'm kind of sick of just plain water. I feel like for the last 38 weeks I've just been necking water. So for the last couple of weeks I've just wanted like something flavoursome. And then the last thing in my labour bag is the baby's first outfit. I don't know if they're going to dress the baby, because again, like I said, there's a skin to skin policy in my hospital where they like the baby to be naked as much as possible on your skin. You know, they'll put a nappy on it maybe at times, but like they do like to keep the baby skin to skin as much as possible. But I did pack the baby's first outfit, so it's just a little vest, a hat and a baby girl. So I just put them in this bag just in case they got wet or anything like that. And then I also just packed two little tiny nappies. Look at the size of these. These are so small. These are the #1 nappies from Pampers. They're just the smallest size. I think these are from the premium brand or premium range, which is like the softest range. I don't know. So that's kind of my labour bag covered. Is there anything I'm missing, guys? Is there things you're like, oh, you definitely need that? I have a handheld fan on the way as well from Amazon, but other than that I think I'm pretty like set. And like I said, I pack like slippers and stuff like that just in case I have to walk. I presume I'll be in like a wheelchair. I don't know what way they'll transfer me. They'll transfer you from a bed, I'm not sure, but they're all in there anyway. So that is my labour bag, which I think is kind of really important, because they're all the things that you're going to need whilst you're in labour. So yeah, tell me if I have enough, too much, not enough, anything I'm missing out on, let me know. Okay, so next up I have my suitcase. Yeah, I know, a suitcase. It is just a travel suitcase, so it's not a big massive suitcase, but still a suitcase nonetheless. So I have a lot of stuff in here, which I will go through for you guys. Sorry, I'm like bashing that off the camera. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do this kind of more vlog style, this section, because there is so much in here that I just want to show you. Like I said, it's just one of those travel suitcases that you would bring, you know, when you're going on holidays and you just pack it onto the airplane. So I have two sides in it. This side is mostly toiletries, this side is mostly clothes. So I'll go through the clothing section first. That's what we'll do. So you have to bring a pack of nappies for the baby in. So these are just the premium protection. Somebody actually said on a video of mine that these were discontinued. I saw these in Lidl not that long ago, and they have size 1 and I think they had up to like size 4 or something, but you have to bring in size 1 nappies. So they're the first thing I'm bringing in. Obviously, and you won't see this in this video, but I have going in outfit, which is probably what I'm going to be just wearing, and I'm just going to have something like left at the bottom of my bed just ready to go in case I go into labour in the middle of the night. And then I have a coming home outfit, which is basically leggings and a maternity top that I got from Get the Trend, and a pair of Converse runners. A lot of people said like, oh, your feet are going to be swollen, blah blah blah. My feet haven't swollen the whole time during pregnancy, but if that does happen, I'll literally wear flip-flops home. I don't care. I'm not really too picky about what's going on my feet. These are mostly for staying in the hospital. I don't know how long I'm going to be in hospital, because it depends on the birth that I have, whether I have a section or if I have a natural birth. But the first thing I'm bringing is an eye mask. So you might be just saying to me, yeah, good luck with that. You're not going to be sleeping much. But if I do end up getting a bit of shut-eye, I absolutely detest the lights in the hospital. I hate them so much. When I was in hospital before Christmas, this was the one thing that I really regretted not having, so I have that there. I have slippers obviously in my labour bag, you would have seen, but I have these flip-flops here for the shower or for just walking around the hospital. I don't know what I might need them for, but I definitely think that they're a must-have. I have another nursing bra here, which I said that I have 3 with me. I have the black one, I have a nude one which is in the wash at the moment. I have to put that in here, and then I have this pink one. They're all from Amazon, all 3 of them, and they've been washed in baby fabric softener so that if the baby is rubbing against them, that it's like gentle, it's not going to irritate the baby's skin or anything like that. I have 2 pairs of pajamas. So I have these blue ones, these are from Dunn's. Again, they're like a nursing pajamas, so I might again not wear, like I might not wear the nursing bra, but I might wear these, and they have the clasps on them as well, so they're just really comfy. And then they also come with high-waisted maternity pants, like they're the legging part of it. Now these are tight at the bottom. The last thing you want to be doing is walking around in pajama bottoms that are kind of flowy and then you trip on them, but these are cuffed, so they're going to be tight, and then they're high-waisted. I did bring in a pajama top like this, and it has matching legs that I actually need to take up because they're too long for me. But this pajama top I got in Misguided, and it's maternity, so it's just like a little, I don't know what you would call it, just a little blouse, and then it has like little white trim in it, and it buttons down the front. For nursing, it will be handy. And then I'm bringing in a dressing gown. Obviously this is really important, probably what I'm going to live in for the majority of the time. I don't know whether to bring in like tank tops or leggings for the hospital. Like, am I going to be in pajamas the most of the time? I don't really know. I have been told by a lot of people and on pregnancy forums that I'm on, these are lifesaver. They're basically belly bands, but they're not like, it's not like a corset or anything like that, so don't worry. It's not to like make your stomach go back small or anything. It's for support. And I've heard that if you have a C-section or just after the baby's born, your support in your stomach muscles might be reduced, and these might just be handy for a couple of days. So I'm bringing them in with me anyway. They don't take up that much room, so I'm just going to throw them in there. And then I have loads and loads of underwear. They're the big underwear that I showed you earlier on, so I just have packed tons of them. Other than my going home clothes, I just don't know if I'm going to be in there for that long that I'm going to need outfits. You know what I mean? The zipper compartment, I have another pair of socks. I'm going to get other socks that I'm going to bring in. I'm going to pack them on this side. I have a little deodorant in there, and then I have some Solpadeine soluble and Senecot. I'm not going to talk too much about them because obviously I don't want to be like recommending like medication like that. And then Senecot is obviously it's a stool softener. They're just things that I have been told by my friends particularly. In here I have breast pads. So these ones are the Lanzaho. These are disposable breast pads, and I've heard that these are the best, and these were sent to me, so I'm just going to bring them in with me. I don't know when my milk is going to come in. I don't know obviously if they're going to be necessary, but they're in there anyway. If you did run out of things like breast pads or anything like that, the hospital will provide them. It's just they do recommend you bring in your own supply. So I'm going to get into the serious toiletry section over here. I'm going to talk through all of the postpartum pads and things that you need to bring in. Again, the hospital does provide these things. They just don't provide a constant supply for everybody. So they recommend you bring in enough to cover you for a few days. Like on the list for the hospital, it said to bring in 20 maternity pads. So I have a pack of 10 here and then a pack of 10 here. So I'm bringing in these ones. Now these do not have any sticky underneath, so they don't stick down to your underwear, which they can bunch up and move around, and I've heard a lot about that, but I have them anyway. And then I've also picked up a pack of the maternity ones from Boots that you would have seen earlier. There's 10 pads in this. Again, if I run out of these and I don't like the other ones, I can just get my mum to drop me over some in the hospital. Or people can't call into you in the hospital, but they can leave it down at reception and can be delivered up to you. So just in case I need more of these ones, I'm just going to bring in enough anyway. And then I also have these Always undies that I showed you earlier, but I'm bringing in 10 of them. Again, that's probably excessive. I more than likely don't need 10 in the hospital, but I'm just bringing them in just in case, because I don't know. So they are my postpartum pads and things. And then I also am bringing in one of these Perry bottle, and it has a funnel on it like this. You pull it out, it's angled at the bottom, and you can just shoot water up. Obviously, if you're peeing, it's going to irritate and aggravate any stitches or anything like that. I'm just using this to neutralize it. That is a little cosmetics bag, which I'll go through in a mere moment. I have nipple balm with me, and then I have Bottoms Up. Bottoms Up works like a cooling spray if you have had stitches or you're just sore down there. It's really good, I've heard. So I've obviously never used it before, but I just picked it up. And then the nipple balm, I just picked up the Weleda one. A lot of people said stock up on this because your nipples get incredibly dry. Again, I don't know how many bottles of this or tubes of this I'm going to need, but I have one of each of them in my hospital bag. I have a hairbrush, obviously, to brush my hair. I have a face cloth to clean myself, my body, or just clean my face. And I'll probably bring in like a little loofah as well. Kleenex, just in case, you know, they're just tissues. And my towel. I have 2 towels in there. So I have this one, and then I have another one in the baby's bag, and then this is the cosmetics bag. There's definitely nothing too glamorous in here. Like, I'm not bringing makeup in or anything like that. I don't feel the need to, but I have brought in obviously essentials, which I'll show you. First up, I've got hair ties and bobby pins. Obviously I'm going to need these just to keep my hair out of the way. I have shampoo and conditioner, and these are just travel size ones. I have Colgate and a toothbrush, some hand sanitizer, dry shampoo, and then some body wash. And I also have shower caps with me as well in my labour bag. I just didn't show them, but they're just other things that just didn't fit into this teeny tiny bag. I'm not bringing makeup. What use have I got for makeup in the hospital? The baby doesn't care whether I have makeup on or not. So those are the things that I'm bringing with me into my hospital bag itself. I don't know if I'm missing anything, if there's anything else that I need to be bringing in. I really can't like think of anything off the top of my head. But for you that are watching this video and have been in hospital, whether it be an Irish hospital, English hospital, American hospital, whatever hospital, and you think that I'm missing out on some stuff, definitely let me know and I'll pop it in my bag. So the last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is the baby bag. So this probably won't change from hospital to hospital because I'm presuming that most hospitals don't provide baby's clothes. So that is what I'm basically bringing in this bag, is the baby's clothes and kind of other little essentials that I need. Again, this bag is from Amazon, like I said, or I got it on Pig's Back rather, but you can get it on Amazon. I've seen it tons of places. So the first thing I have in here is water wipes. These are recommended by the HSC, and I just packed a pack of them. The hospital do provide, again, wipes and nappies and stuff if you run out, but they ask you to bring in your own supply initially just in case. But if you are staying longer or you can't get these or for whatever reason, the hospital will provide them. Other thing which I didn't think of, but they're on the list, are nappy bags. So I've brought in, I think, about 20 of them. I have tons of nappy bags, so I maybe more even. So I've packed loads of them, and they're just in this bag as well. In the front pouch of the bag, I just have like a little baby's comb and a brush, just in case I'm bathing the baby and I need, I don't know, to brush the hair. I don't know why you would need these, but I'm just packing them anyway. They don't take up much room. I'm just throwing them in. So at the top of the bag, I have this coconut oil and these little cotton rounds, cotton balls. These are for baby's bath or for cleaning a nappy. They don't always recommend the water wipes, you know, initially, especially with the meconium and stuff like that, which is the baby's first poo. They recommend you use just this and water. I've heard that coconut oil is supposed to be great, but I don't know if the hospital's going to allow me to use coconut oil on the baby initially to clean the meconium or whatever, but I just packed it just in case. It'll come in handy for me anyway if I want to just put it on my lips, or if my skin is dry or anything like that, I'll have it there. Or I just packed some cotton balls. Again, if you run out of these, the hospital will provide them, I'm sure, but they're just recommending that you have your own. Sudocrem. Every single Irish house has this. The whole country was reared on Sudocrem. This is for nappy rash, but in Ireland we basically use it on everything. Burns, cuts, grazes, whatever, eczema, every single thing Sudocrem is used for. But they do recommend you bring in some of this just in case. So I have a tub of that. I also have a tub of Caldacine, which is for nappy rash. And also this is what you put on the umbilical cord to help heal it after obviously it's been cut. I'm sure I'll be giving the baby a bath, but this was on the list as well, just to bring in some sponges. They did say natural sponges. I cannot find a natural real sponge anywhere, so they're just gonna have to do with these ones. They're the only thing that I could find, but they're from Boots and they were like super inexpensive. And they did recommend bringing in bibs. I'm bringing in 3. I don't know why I would need a bib either. I don't know, but they might be good for like cleaning up messes or something. I'm definitely not going to be having this around my baby's neck straight off the bat, but they might be good for just cleaning up puke or whatever, or maybe for winding, I don't know, or you know, I don't know why, but they're on the list to bring in, so I brought 3 in. And then the rest of the stuff is in here. Muslin blankets, these are essential. The hospital recommend you bring in 4, so I have packed 4, I think. Maybe I might have more in there. No, there's 4 in there, so I've packed 4 for the baby. Again, these are for winding, cleaning up messes. Yeah, they're really important to bring in, and they're on the list. And again, I have more at home here clean, ready to come in, and if I run out of these, I'll just get my mum or Paddy to drop them over to the hospital. You need 2 cellular blankets. They have to be cellular because they're breathable material, and just in case, you know, the baby pulls it up over their face in the middle of the night. I also have more at home if I run out. The hospital also recommends a cardigan and some mittens and socks, so I just packed 1 cardigan and 2 pairs of mittens and socks. Most of my baby girls actually come with the roll down sleeves, but these socks are included anyway, but the mittens are in here anyway, and the socks, again, I don't know what use a baby would have for these, but they're coming with me anyway. And then the rest of the stuff are just outfits. You need 6 baby girls, 6 vests and nappies. I'm not going to take these out. So there's 2 more towels down there, and then this one as well. So there is 1 for me in there and 2 for the baby. And then my coming home outfit, when I do know there's a boy and a girl outfit in there, so I don't want to show you because I will take a little picture of the baby in the outfit and you guys can see it when the baby's born. All the baby girls and vests are all packed up here, and like I said, I have more ready at home here. They just said to bring in this quantity. That's basically kind of all I'm bringing in for the baby, and you saw the nappies as well, so I think baby has enough stuff for everything put away. The baby's bag is back up there, and everything is kind of ready for me just to grab out the door. Like I said, the last few bits that I have to put in are just maybe like a night dress, my coming home outfit, and then just to have something ready to go into the hospital in, something quick and easy, and I'll just leave that near the bottom of the bed. I think that's everything, guys. Like, I'm probably way too overpacked. I know like a lot of people said that to me, oh, you're bringing in way too much stuff, but just with COVID and drop-offs and just the way my hospital is, and they're the list that they gave me, that's just the way I'm doing it. I'd rather have it looking at me than be looking for it. I just absolutely detest when you're looking for something and you just can't find it. So the other thing that I may bring in as well, I just didn't think of, was body moisturizer, just for something to hydrate my skin. I'm going to try and find something that is fragrance free or something. Maybe like CeraVe or something like that. Just anything that has no fragrances in it. Guys, I am super out of breath. It is like one of the hardest things now at 38 weeks pregnant, carrying this little bub around with me. I'm really finding I'm struggling the last week, and my hips are killing me. I've Braxton Hicks pains. It's all kind of becoming a bit much. So I am really looking forward to baby's due date in 2 weeks, because I know they won't let me go 10 days over. So once I hit baby's due date, I know I'm going to have the baby anytime. Like, I could have the baby anytime. I could have the baby before the due date. Who knows? Due date is just, you know, baby ain't got no schedule. It could come at any time. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you found it helpful. 2 vlogs coming your way very soon, but this is probably going to be my last like pregnancy video for a while. I want to do like my 3rd trimester video as well, but I will do that after the baby's here and then introduce you to the baby as well. So guys, I will talk to you very, very soon. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.